Okay, how is dry January going if you are partaking? We're almost halfway through, and we're getting into another weekend here, Renee, so we might need some new, fresh ideas. Great to have wine and spirits consultant Renée Sferrazza back on the show. Yeah, you have a kind of an eclectic mix of
I have an
stuff.
eclectic mix. Well, you know, it's the new year, time to take stock, and maybe you're not doing a dry January. Maybe you're doing a damp January, or maybe like me, you're doing a more mindful January, right? There we go. It's all about making better choices across the board. And the LCBO is actually super in step with this. They've just launched their Light and Easy campaign, which features over 1,000 different products to make more mindful choices as well, which include lighter alcohol, low alcohol, non-alcoholic, low sugar. It's honestly amazing how many products there are. But let's get into it. Let's give it a try. So we're going to start off with this guy right over here. This is the Kim Crawford Illuminate Sauvignon Blanc. It is 7% alcohol by volume.
So 7. Okay, so this would normally be...
So it's in the light wine category, which is 9% alcohol by volume and under. And classically, wines are mainly between 13 to 14%.
Okay, so almost cut in half.
Almost cut in half. And you can tell, like, it really does have that New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc characteristic to it. Lots of citrus, a little bit of tropicality.
New Zealand has such a taste, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Herbaceousness, bright acidity. It is very classic New Zealand, but lighter, which is what we want. But, you know, I'm going to go into a non-alcoholic next, but we're keeping the grape. So this is the Terepaca de-alkalized Sauvignon Blanc from Chile. Give this one a try.
I always turn my nose up at de-alcoholized.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because so are they getting better?
They are getting so much better. It's been so many years and they're getting so good.
It smells like wine.
It smells like wine. You know what it does smell like? A Sauvignon Blanc from Chile with really lovely citrus notes, pineapple, peachy notes in there. And it's really quite well done on the palate. Balanced between that sweetness and acidity. And with these two, especially with the same grape back to back, you can see how when it's done right and very well done, you can really get this nice mind-blowing expression.
Because the thing is, we got to keep moving on. But the thing is too, it's with food. That's the key. When we're not drinking, it's the food component.
This is why non-alcoholic sparkling wines are my favorite ones. So this is the Luna di Mi Verdo.
Look at the rose smell on that on the nose.
Isn't it nice? So this is the Luna di Mi Verdo de-alkalized sparkling rosé. A really beautiful wine as well. Lots of berry fruit notes in there, strawberry, really fun and fresh. Sparkling goes with everything, so if you're looking for a food wine, this is a great one for non-alcoholic.
That is very fresh. Good one, Renee. Okay,
all right,
last two.
Last two. So maybe you're not doing dry January, but you want to make more better choices overall. Highly recommend looking at low sugar wine options. And the LCBO actually has really great ones. Let's give you a taste of the On Point Crisp White while I tell you a little about what they do. They actually have a sweetness algorithm at the LCBO, which tells you how much residual sugar or residual acidity is in a wine. You can find these indicators, which will tell you how sweet or dry a wine is, so you can find out a little bit more about it before you bring it home and try it.
Can I turn this around? Keep this there for a second, Laura. Look at what they have on the back.
They also have nutritional facts on the back.
That is rare,
That is rare, and this is on the wine itself, but at the LCBO stores and online, you can see the sweetness indicator, which will tell you about it, and even on those little on-store little calling cards that you have underneath the wines. Oh my gosh.
I'm always touching your stuff, and I'm always moving it, and you're just like putting it back in place. Okay, last
So the
one.
On Point was really fun, 2 grams per liter of sugar. Last one, we have the High Road Cellars Cab Merlot. Full strength red wine here. Both of these are actually from Canada.
That smells like a cab.
It does. So you got a lot of dark berry and fruit notes in there, a little bit of cherry, mocha, chocolate. Give that a try. It's much more medium and smooth on the palate. You get this really lovely lighter note, and that's because of the sugar. 2 grams per liter of sugar overall as well.
Sometimes you don't get the headache in the morning if you don't have as much sugar. Is that true, false? Yay, nay?
Yes, but also quality wines really helps you with that. And it's always good to remember to drink responsibly, because you don't want to end up with too much of anything, right? Drink responsibly. You can find all of these at the LCBO, but also online and at their stores, you can find more lighter, non-alcoholic, low alcoholic, and low sugar wines and food pairing recommendations.
You got it. Thanks, Renee. More Morning Live coming up on your Thursday after this.